Hello my lovelies, welcome to my channel and my art studio. I am Mrs. B, your Catholic art teacher. Boys and girls, last week we did this beautiful painting of warm and cool colors, the sun and the moon. This week, boys and girls, we're going to concentrate on mixing colors again to create this beautiful flower pattern on a grid. So the first thing I need you to do is you get your paper and you divide it into 4 equal parts, and you divide the each part into 4 again. So something like this, boys and girls. All right, so you have your you got your paper, you fold it in half and again like that, and then you fold it again like that, and then when you open it out you will get this. So boys and girls, the first thing I want you to do for me after drawing your grid is we're going to add 4 pictures, drawings of items that we're going to paint. So in this square we're going to draw an anthurium lily like that. And then in this square, I'm going to draw a grapefruit. But it's a grapefruit that we cut in half. And so we're seeing all the segments inside. So you have our segments going like this. Okay, and then in this square we're going to draw an avocado, and avocado which has a kind of shape like this, and then inside of it has this kind of lovely seed. And this one we're going to draw a leaf. So we'll start it going this way. And then, there we go. So for this anthurium leaf, boys and girls, we're going to paint this square in blue and this square in red. When you mix those two together, we're going to paint this center part. So let's do that, boys and girls. We'll get some blue paint like that. So let me just wipe my paintbrush for any excess water, and then there's the blue. Okay, and then we're going to just paint this square in blue, and whatever we paint in the other the squares, we're going to mix those two colors together. So like I said, blue, we have blue on this side, and then we have the other color. These are primary colors, blue and red. They're primary colors, and when you mix them together you should get a secondary color. And then down here, same thing, we're going to have a blue and yeah. So boys and girls, for this term we're going to be mixing, doing experiments with color, mixing it and creating lovely paintings, you know. And this composition can be a lovely painting to put on your wall. You know, you can just do that for your mummy and daddy as a gift for them and say, look mummy, can you stick that on your wall? They'd have to frame it, of course, but it would make a lovely it's a lovely subject for a wall hanging, a painting to put on your wall, I should say. So here we're going to paint in what color? That's right, red. Okay. So I need my rag, wipe my paintbrush. I'm going to paint this in red, this grid, not trying to paint, not going in the line, trying not to go over the line, but try to paint within the parameters of what we are painting, not over it. So we have the red on that side. We're going to do the other side now, boys and girls. So we get the red again, and again try not to go over the lines, you know. And oops. Okay. Like that, boys and girls. There we go. So when we've mixed these two colors up, which is here's the red, on that side is the blue, we should get a lovely color to go in the center. So let's wash our paintbrush nicely. And then we're going to mix these two colors up. And then we should get a lovely color for the center. There we go. Lovely purple color. And for the middle part of our anthurium, we're going to paint it like a light purple color. So just by adding water, we'll be able to do that, the insides of it. Okay, boys and girls. Lovely. So we're gonna add water, and then we're just going to color just paint the insides a little bit lighter shade of that purple, like that. I think that should do the trick. Good. So we're going to go over and do this. This is a ruby pink grapefruit. So our ruby pink grapefruit, we're going to paint this in orange and this in yellow. And boys and girls, when we paint, so we've got orange here already. I'm going to add some more. Let me just add some more red and yellow to it, just to add red, add yellow, 2 drops of yellow like that, because the red is quite powerful. Add some water to it like that. Wash your paintbrush out and then just mix it up like that. Should get a lovely orange. So this is going to be orange like that. Needs a bit more red, I think, just to make it a deeper orange. So just add, I think I added too much yellow in that one, so just add it just in that side like that. That should do it. That's better, isn't it? So we have that orange here, and then when we add yellow to our orange, we're going to get a tertiary color. A tertiary color, boys and girls, are complementary colors, and you mix primary colors to it. So you like, for example, orange. Orange is a complementary color, and then when you add yellow to it, to orange, you will get a tertiary color. So you'll just get it will be then called a yellow orange. Yellow orange, that's what it will be called. That new color that we're making, and for the other 2 squares, it's going to be yellow orange, or orange yellow. Okay, oops, I went over my mark, so I'm just going to wipe it. Doesn't want to come out. Oh, there it is. It's coming out now. And take a tissue there and just dab it off. That's better. Good. That was close. And then, boys and girls, we're going to add yellow to our orange here to get a lovely vibrant. So I'm just going to add a drop of yellow here again, a little bit, a little drop to the mixture that we have there to create. But before I do that, let me just paint this in, because that's it. Because it's once I paint over it, that's it. So I'm going to add my yellow to the orange, and it's going to become a yellow orange. So it's going to be even lighter. Yes, it's a lighter orange. Just add a little bit of water there. It's better. Okay. I'm supposed to paint this in yellow, boys and girls, so let me just wipe this off. That yellow orange is supposed to be the colour of our grapefruit. That's okay, accidents happen, we can just fix this up. So I'm going to dry that area very quickly so that I can add the yellow to it. I'll add a deep yellow so that the orange would not come out. Okay, so we're gonna, terribly sorry boys and girls, I'm so like focus on the end product, so I forgot that this is supposed to be yellow, right? So, oh dear. Anyway, we'll just add many layers of the yellow until it becomes more opaque. Okay, that's something that I will work on afterwards, boys and girls. Yeah. So this is supposed to be yellow, and then when we mix it together, we use that color to, yeah. Let me just add another layer of yellow on top of that, just to emphasize that it's supposed to be yellow, not orange, yellow. Okay, so I'm gonna leave that to dry, and then I'll come back and put another layer on that. So boys and girls, these things happen. Sometimes you may paint an area by accident, and it's just fine. You just dry it, you wet it, and you dry it off, and then you go back on it with the color that you want. All right, so we'll leave that to dry. I'm going to use my other paintbrush because I want to emphasize my orange a little bit there. Like that. Good. All right, so in here now, boys and girls, we're going to mix the orange with the yellow to get a tertiary color. All right, so that's what we're going to do. We're going to take the yellow that's already on my paintbrush, and I'm going to add it to the already mixed orange, and yeah, I'm going to create, we're going to have a pink grapefruit. Boys and girls, I don't know if you've ever tasted a pink grapefruit, but it's nothing like the ordinary grapefruit. You know, the normal grapefruit that we use, it's a little sweeter than the normal grapefruit. The normal grapefruit, you have to add sugar to sweeten the grapefruit. But with a pink grapefruit, you can actually just eat it on its own like that without adding any sugar. It's a very nice, it's a very pleasant fruit. And then the outsides of it has like a deep, like a pinky color inside of it. So I'm just going to add a little bit more red like this to it, just so that I can add that dimension of pink. Alright, so we're going to first of all, let me just make it a little bit, I added the red to it, so I'm just trying to very quickly add that lovely reddish yellow color. That's why it has the color, the name is pink, you know, it has a little pink tinge in it, you know. So we just add in the red, added some water, and the outside we're going to use, it's supposed to be white, so we can just add it's a little bit more reddish pinkish outside, and then we'll mix it with the white, I think, to get this creamy color. I'll add some water to it and just add a little bit more white, sorry, just add a little bit more white here, a little bit like that, so that we can do the outsides of the pink grapefruit. And then we just, that's right, that's nice, that's just it. like that. This is quite good. And then I'm going to go over that yellow one more time, just to emphasize it when it's dried, so that you can really see that that is yellow and it's not there's no orange in it. So we're going to go ahead and do this one. And again, it's going to be, it's actually going to be a complementary color. So we're going to have blue, yellow again. But I will put the blue here so that it doesn't clash with that yellow. So I'm going to go ahead and get some blue out here. And then I'm going to put the blue. Let me just try to get another, add a little bit more water so that it doesn't clash with that one. So let's just add water. Hopefully it'll be a lighter blue, because I really don't want it to clash. I suppose it would have been okay to put the blue here and put the yellow, but I've done it already, it doesn't matter. So we have the blue here, and then we have the light blue here. Just do a different shade of blue, that's all. When I say different blue, you just add white to make it a little lighter than that blue over there. You know, just add a little bit more emphasis on that blue, like that. And then we're going to paint this in yellow. So I'm going to get the yellow again. And then paint this in yellow. And when you mix yellow and blue, what color do you get? You get a green, that's right. So I'm going to just go ahead and, but I added water, a lot more water to this, so that it doesn't clash too much with these colors, the blue and the yellow here. So, and we're going to do the same thing. Add, this is a mixture that I had previously, and there you go, a lovely lime green. It's a lovely light lime green, you know, like that. And I'm going to add this bit more, that there's a deeper green right there for me to colour inside the green. There we go, inside the seed of the avocado. And this boys and girls, is a leaf. And you know what we're going to do? We're going to mix the colour green. So I'm going to get, I wonder if I should put another, I'm going to get some, let me see if I can get some green out of here in the corners. I'm going to put some, just a little bit of blue, drop of blue, and a drop of yellow to make that green that we want. Like that. And then we're going to mix it together to get a lovely, we'll have a different green, boys and girls. It's all good. So we're going to have green, which is a complementary colour. That's the colour you get when you mix blue and yellow together. See, it's a different green to that one. So it's all working, it's all working. That's why, you know, when you're mixing colours, with your experience, you will find out the quantity of each colour you put together to blend. You know, when the amount for you to get a lightened color or a dark color, you will know this through experience. You know, you'll become experts at mixing colors by the end of this second term. So yeah, I just can't wait to see your finished product. So yeah, it's all good, boys and girls. It's all a learning experience here. You see, I'm learning the same time as you, so this is all good. So we're going to add yellow. So when you add a primary color to a complementary color, you will get a tertiary color. So I'm going to, because we don't have much green, I'm just going to scrape out my brush so that I'll be able to get some. And then I'm going to add some yellow here because we used the last bit of yellow when we did the grapefruit. So you wash your paintbrush well, then you go ahead and you take some the yellow, sorry, and then you just add it to it like that. Lovely. To your, and then what you're gonna do, we're gonna add that yellow to the green that's mixed already for us to get a new color. And when we do that, it's gonna still be a different color to the colors here that we have. So, oops, no, it's correct. Panicking for nothing. There we go. And just wipe this excess off. Don't want it to get into any other color to change the color, temperature and mood. There we go. So boys and girls, so I'm going to add this yellow that's on my paintbrush to the green that we just mixed, and then we're going to get a new color. So I'm just going to do that now. Beautiful. It's a different green. You can see it. It's a different green, boys and girls. So we're going to, you know, you can see it's close. It's a, you know, very close, but it's still a different green to the avocado. So I'm really happy with the outcome. And when you've done that, boys and girls, you have made yourself a lovely artwork to hang on your parents' walls. You can say, Mum and Dad, can you all frame that for me, please? And then when they frame it in a lovely picture frame, and then you hang that on your wall, boys and girls, you'll be very proud of your work. So there we have it, boys and girls, our lovely color mixing activity where we mixed red and blue to get purple. You mixed up tertiary colors, which is a primary color with a secondary color, yellow and orange. Here is mixing a primary color. This is a watered down primary color with a watered down primary color, yellow and blue to get green, watered down. And this is primary color mixed with a complementary color to get tertiary color. So boys and girls, I can't wait to see your work. And here we have it. Have a close-up view of your work. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to leave it to dry, and then I'm going to outline the different subjects in each of the squares. So I'll see you in a minute, boys and girls.